Where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. God has given us unlimited treasures in His Word. Every time we open it, we can discover a new treasure or admire an old one. What will we find today? Here's Carla Early with Treasure Hunt in the Word.
If we've read the Bible at all, we know that God loves us. And the more we read, the more we realize just how much He loves us. And we realize that His love is too deep, too wide, too high to even fathom. We see what lengths He has gone to show His love. We owe Him a debt of love that we could never repay, no matter how hard we work, even if we love and serve Him for eternity. But the best way to show our love to Him is to love one another. He points that out over and over. That's how we prove we're His, by loving each other. That's the one commandment He gave as He was preparing to leave His disciples. Love one another as I have loved you. In showing love to one another, we show our love to Him. Not that we're repaying that love debt, but we're showing our gratitude for that debt. This concept suddenly became clear to me when my son broke both of his arms. At church, he got tons of attention. All the little old ladies wanted to make him cookies and brownies. They made over him and signed his cast. They just loved him up one side and down the other. And I was never more pleased. They were loving on my poor, broken little boy who needed attention and love. And they were showing me love at the same time. So just imagine how God feels when we love on one of His poor, broken children. He feels that love too. At the final judgment, Jesus will separate His sheep from the goats. And He will say to the sheep, "Come, you blessed of my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. For I was hungry, and you gave me food. I was thirsty, and you gave me drink. I was a stranger, and you took me in. I was naked, and you clothed me. I was sick, and you visited me. I was in prison, and you came to me." His people will not remember doing any of that for Jesus, but He will tell them, "Most assuredly, inasmuch as you did it to one of the least of these, my brethren, you did it to me." I was reminded of this not too long ago, as my father-in-law lay dying of Alzheimer's. A sweet lady from church heard that he was in his last days. She called and said she just couldn't bear to do nothing, so she was coming over to bring a bag of snacks for us. She showed up with not just a bag overflowing with goodies, but a gift card to a restaurant too, and lots of hugs and messages of encouragement. And that was only the first of many, many meals and messages that we would get during that difficult time. They were all loving on us. At the same time, we had also lost power due to a freak spring tornado that tore through our city. We were out of power for 4 days, which also meant that we had no water. Bathing, flushing the toilet, and other necessities became difficult. But Christian friends who had power gladly opened their homes so that we could shower, do laundry, and fill up jugs of water for flushing purposes. They showed us love. As Jesus said, "Whoever gives you a cup of water to drink in my name, because you belong to Christ, assuredly I say to you, he will by no means lose his reward." How can you show your gratitude to Christ for His love by loving on people in your sphere of influence?
You can contact us at treasurehuntintheword@gmail.com. We'd love to hear the treasures God has given you through His Word. You can listen to other episodes on our website, which you can find in the description below. Thank you for listening, and remember, where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.